Hey guys, Mobile Gamers Unite. So I'm a little sick right now, and I was kind of having a slow day, so I figured it'd be a pretty good day to just like chill in my movie theater, and I started watching some YouTube videos just to kind of stay in the loop to see what's been going on with other YouTubers and really the state of the union of mobile games and what's going on. And I started seeing some like really disturbing stuff, and it really made me sad. So I had to record, I had to say something about what's going on. So apparently, and I got Landgrisser here playing in the background, which kind of pertains to a lot of this too. But I started, checking up on Final Fantasy Brave Exvius because it was the game that I played before I predominantly started playing Landgrisser, and for many reasons. But apparently there's been a lot of drama going on, especially on the Japanese side of the game. And to my surprise, a lot of people are just flat out quitting Final Fantasy Brave Exvius, at least on the Japanese side. And guys, we're talking about content makers. Umbral Rays is gonna quit playing. What was the other guy's name from? I think he was from Belgium or something. Evil After. He completely took down his channel, all of his content. He is done. Clayek and Howl are still recording, and they're still making content. So that's good, because a lot of people in the community rely on those guys for information about the game and what's going on. So there's still a ray of hope. Okay, Umbral Rays also said he was still going to continue making his videos about the game, even though he's not going to play it. Okay, but pretty much, guys, this was sad. It was video after video, and have you guys ever seen a grown nerd cry? Because that's what it was today. I mean, these people were holding back their tears over this video game that they've been playing for 3 years now, and talking about how a lot of people are just playing Brave Exvius right now just to go through the motions of playing it because they've been playing it for 3 years. We are creatures of habit. And I gotta say, wow, there's no way I'm letting Brave Exvius get any money from me or anything. The shit moves that they've been pulling lately have just been absolutely ridiculous. I saw it coming a mile away, and conveniently, I just happened to start playing Landgrisser around the same time, okay? And I have had a close friend of mine who already quit playing Exvius just because of this whole Easter fiasco and everything that happened there. So it's really disturbing to see grown video game nerds trying to hold back the tears when they're talking about how much pain and anguish they went through trying to pull a Noctis or what have you. And it really got me thinking about really the state that mobile games are in right now. Guys, it is a volatile market out there. Luckily for me, I started playing Landgrisser, and slowly but surely more and more of my time was going to Landgrisser instead of Final Fantasy Brave Exvius, until eventually I just started blowing off whole events. And honestly, I feel better for it. Like, I gotta say, I have many more resources, and come on, I have more resources on Landgrisser. I have like a full account. It cost me a fraction. I mean, like 1/100th of what my Exvius account cost. Okay, and I feel bad for people that, really invested into that game, and now they feel like they just have to get on and play because they have so much invested in it. I have friends that are already, a friend of mine sold his account last week, so that's kind of where we're at, and a lot of of the Japan Brave Exvius players, they're threatening suicide right now. Like, it's not even funny. I'm watching these guys hold their tears back because they're so upset that every unit that comes out is a limited unit, and you got to pay $1,200 a month to play that game. Now, come on, people, let's be reasonable. What kind of person could even afford that? I mean, I don't even want to afford that. I honestly feel like I have enough characters and content in Brave Exvius where it's just overkill already. So I stopped pulling like a month. Like, I did the Ellie banner for the sake of having Ellie because I waited for her for so long, and then I said, I'm done. I'm not even going to make it till Axstar. And I honestly don't care. I don't feel like I'm missing much. I've been logging on here and there, just kind of seeing what's going on, running out some levels, just shooting stuff with Aang's bow. But really, I've been playing Landgrisser. So, you know, I'm kind of lucky there. All these other people that quit playing Brave Exvius, from what I'm understanding, it's like coming down off of heroin, and apparently Landgrisser is a methadone clinic. So, lucky me. I'm just joking, guys. But seriously, I got to try to lighten the mood a little bit. It has been downright depressing. You know, a lot of the community leaders that, you know, and these are people whose videos I've been watching now for the past couple of years to get news, to get updates, and these guys are just dropping out like flies left and right. It's not just one or two people quitting. You know, we're talking about YouTubers that have been recording content for like 3 years, and they're so fed up with crap that they just deleted everything that they've ever done and just completely shut down their channel. So it's a very volatile market out there, and if I had to speculate on what you should and shouldn't invest in right now, Final Fantasy Brave Exvius is sketchy. We don't know where it's going, and they want so much for any of their content. It's not a good buy, and it's risky business. On the other hand, I can tell you right now, my Landgrisser account and my alt account, my free-to-play account, has been nothing but good luck, and maybe that is just luck. But even if we push the luck aside and we look at my main account, which I did put money into, it's a small fraction. It doesn't even, like, right now I'm at 4,000 crystals. I have every single character I want in this game. I literally am only missing Zarita. That's it. I'm missing Zarita. Oh, and I'm missing Diehard on this account. But you can't really count that because I never pulled for him. I never actually even tried to get him. So Zarita was the only character out of like the 18 SSRs that we have right now. Zarita was the only one that I couldn't get. Instead, I got a couple jugglers. Was it like a Brave Exvius banner? No, I didn't spend no $500. It wasn't anything ridiculous. I threw $50 at the thing, got what I got, and was happy enough with the jugglers that I got. So that's how this game is, and I'm going to keep playing this game. On top of that, I feel like this has been a game that I've just been waiting for, and Brave Exvius was kind of like a stepping stool. Because realistically, over there, we don't have any PvP content. We don't have any player interaction. There's no PvP. You're fighting the computer with somebody's party. And you can do that on Landgrisser if you want to. But on Landgrisser, you can also do real-time PvP. You can play a match with somebody else. You can even type them little messages. You can shit talk them if you want. It's great. It's a whole different game. Okay? It has a whole different purpose. It has a whole different function. I see Landgrisser bringing more people together. Okay? With the guilds, with everything. I absolutely love the direction this game went into. So I'm pretty happy, even though a lot of people right now in the mobile gaming community are outraged and they're not doing so hot. So for everybody out there that is feeling bad about Brave Exvius, take my advice. Go check out some of the other games, guys. Okay, the competition is hot. Okay, these other games, if you're coming from Brave Exvius, it's going to feel like they're just giving content away. And it's good, rich, clean content. 100% Colombian, bud. Okay, you won't miss Exvius. There's plenty of other games to play. Don't let that tie you down. All right? So don't get me wrong, I love Final Fantasy Brave Exvius. Always has a special place in my heart. played the game for 3 years, absolutely still love it, but what the company is doing with it is evil. These banners that they're coming out with are giving us less and less. They want more and more. They're slowly trying to make more and more characters limited. Just the general player can't possibly be happy, okay? And I'm seeing that in way too many videos, so I had to do a State of the Gaming Union speech and just kind of throw this out there that this is what's going on. And if you have a good gacha game that you're playing right now that you feel isn't ripping you off and isn't ridiculous, then be happy, okay? Because there's a lot of people coming down off of Final Fantasy Brave Exvius right now, and there's no rehab for that, okay? They're going dry, all right? It's terrible, and there are gamers out there right now just holding back the tears, okay? And this wasn't 1 or 2 videos. I watched videos that were made over the course of like a whole week, and every day they just got worse and worse and worse. So that's where we're at. Everybody try to stay positive. We will get through this. Another thing I really wanted to touch up on real quick, and it kind of goes hand in hand with staying positive, okay? There is a lot of videos on even Landgrisser where you see these accounts that say like a level 52 account destroying the level 60 dragon. And some people get down when they can't do that. They watch that video and then they think, well, I'm level 50, I should be able to do the level 60, 65 dragon just like this guy did. All right, and then they can't, and they get really disappointed. I mean, I just had this discussion with a friend of mine, and I had to explain to him, hey, your account level and your character level does not reflect their power at all whatsoever. And what I mean by that is, you can have a level 60 Leon and he can have 1,000 attack power, but I've also seen Leon at level 52 with 1,400 attack. Okay, it all depends on your bond realm manipulation of those points, where you put them, where you put your resources. And a lot of these videos that are just like ridiculous content being cleared, it's a lot of experienced players, and I gotta give them props, but they're experienced players that came over from the Asian servers. They know exactly which resources to farm, how far to go into the game, which thresholds to hit, and what it's gonna get you. And us normal players, we don't. Okay, we're playing this game from the get-go, from the start, and you can't compare your account and what you're doing in your progress to somebody that's already been playing this game for a year. And I will tell you this firsthand, because now that I started an alt account and I'm going through and I actually know what I'm doing, it's night and day. It's completely ridiculous. I look at my main account that I actually had to learn on, and I'm like, wow, I wasted so many resources and squandered so many things. And that's why you see, you know, people that are clearing ridiculous content, and of course they're making YouTube videos about it. Hey, if I was clearing the level 65 dragon at level 48, I'd want to make a video about it too, but it'd be more or less for boasting rights and bragging rights. And I think people are seeing these videos and they're misinterpreting them. They think that, hey, I mean, I'm supposed to be able to do this too. What's wrong with me? Guys, don't think like that, okay? This game has an array of power that you can give to each character that does not reflect their character level. Okay, because, you know, you might see a Leon, but his is 5-star, yours is 3-star. He's just going to do way more damage just off of that alone, and his could be completely bonded out. Yours is at 50%, and you could be 10 levels higher than him. He's going to blow you away because his stats are double yours, but yet he's a lower level. Okay, so guys, when you see stuff like that, take it for what it is. Don't get discouraged, and remember, keep on gaming. All right, it's only going to get better. But as far as this whole thing goes, my general overall opinion about the State of the Union of the Gamers Union, the Mobile Gamers Union right now, is really the best thing we could do as mobile gamers and as people that play these gacha games is we need to come together and we need to unite. And we need to make sure that these gaming companies are held accountable at least to a certain degree, because they are preying on people's addictions and they're using it to get rich, and they're not even trying to hide it anymore. It's absolutely ridiculous how much they're asking for a couple pixels. I mean, some of these banners, I can tell you right now, it might have cost them $1,000 to create that character and have somebody, you know, actually make it on a screen and program the moves in. It might cost them a couple thousand, but they're trying to turn around and sell that for $2 million, it seems like, for how much they want for some of these banners. And where is all the money going? Okay, that's where we need to stop and ask ourselves, and do we want to keep paying into a system like that? The best thing we can do is try to control the market in our favor. Okay, if we united, if we had numbers behind us, we could actually dictate what we want from these video game companies, because we could tell them, hey, this is all right and this is not. This is how much we'll pay and this is how much we won't pay. And the result will end up being that all of us as mobile gamers will have better rates, better price, a better experience, and these businesses will actually have to compete more to earn our hard-earned money. So I'm all in favor of that. If you agree with me, let me know in the comments. Don't forget to subscribe. If you disagree with me, let me know too. Okay, I'm open-minded. I want to know as many solutions as I can to any problem, and this is definitely a problem that I see in our community. All right, so this is Mobile Gamers Unite. I'm out. Let me know what you guys think in the comments. Don't forget to subscribe. Peace.